And only be. So when you so company some power. Name were Richie headquarters. So for penny, what the Bible name say what was your road? What's it a Yanni Bray? You can't walk every man. So, was it? I mean, say, oh, was all career no Kai said, go for me out to General, oh, Pambo, run and dosso. But Obeyoki, with time no be jai. Who say half is any pen should be obejai. Me warrior, no. Obebu man for na kosubu but in wiem fa unrunra metom so obejo asase a ko neko police station fankrata ko eko kire emegina media so na we psychological game de wa ye no so odi kan ba media no so de ye man this we na se president mama ati na president mama friend pan say ja asase no akwa no sisi president mama what's in your party yourself? And for party me rem. Sir, I want to stop and name him for the war. It's for Okatakyie. I've been a band party yourself. Say the moment to the party yourself. Nice idea. Oh, different. I saw global. Okay. So Penny means a true headquarters. Me who video me. So Penny say, I will pray against you because we call you, you won't pay. I'm saying, I hear the headquarters. I saw from Pennsylvania from Sakwapia Stadium from I feel someone said we will pray and make sure that whatever position that you have had. It's another almost all of a sudden 3 months, 4 months here from a movie. Politicians almost can't do. And you made this awful. I made this awful. I should you and I do more. Now say a kiss at a kiss of four, and he has circled the tiptoe lane. Oh, yeah, your best son say, just the original Chiro say, oh, yeah, no, number Kukurabaku, it's children said the attitude with the baby. Oh, yeah, what didn't suffer a child, your man and it's watching what the another summer couldn't question in one. Aye, sound of the angle for scam. Madame go come you, me kind, me who kind. I branch here. Yeah, you are born. You made this off penny. Politicians, they never let you. General, what party? I'm a wamo, a soft one. But yes, one wanga so boku de jeda boku no to party of Flagstaff about. Yes, don't period, only don't period. And don't period, Papa Paro. So by when it can't tobacco, then you are church in Diagola. And last week he asked what's our tobacco of Flagstaff house. Your honey near them there. I didn't say your honey near them there. General. Namu a year razor. Namu raise him kakra. Demonstration. Ya born the room. Set 28. Messi Omucho Mumuni Abetinia Pen. We will give them the biggest demonstration in Ghanaian history. Obi, Nanukre Womu Penny. 28th, you know, you best start the demonstration at 2 p.m. Then you had the solemn march when you're jamboree, when you're ninja, and you're Munkofa Brasman and Bra. We are in sorrow. If it's a sub, your very existence as a people is being threatened. Nemo obisi o mi anya politics. Ani ade. Ana me and I'm so okay. Na mama ko hwese this for anya politics. Eti yanhwe say ayi di otwa ntro a omunani. Ayi striker zero na kwache sana mfre no abeku kwache yenti abeku kwache yenti
see that we should take politics out of this. I don't know exactly what they mean. So merely because I'm a politician, I belong to the NDC. When I see clear wrongdoing on the part of the government of the day, the government that people have voted for, entrusted with power and authority and the resources of this country, I see them fail at what I believe to be a relatively straightforward issue in dealing with illegal mining. Actually,
you accuse the NPP of making the fight difficult.
But absolutely,
then,
but is that not what has happened?
Come in and you also go on campaign. No, you make it difficult for them to fight it.
There's nothing I can see that can make this fight difficult for the president of Ghana, the government of Ghana, if he wants to deal with it. So I don't understand Dr. Eninis.
So hold on. Pause. I agree with Kwachi. 100%. There is nothing anybody can do that can make the fight against the Galamsey difficult for the president. And he is right. In fact, he was right yesterday, and he is right today. So what is making John Nimama finding it so difficult? Kovi say no be fighting Galamsey. 3 months into the administration, 3 months, and people are saying, "Oh no, buy yen and chai yen and fire here, go see here." Na ensure no buy yen chai no. And yan cobra river near 2 and you go. Nano here also here say 1 year, 828 year Kobusano. Say Mr. President, catch it. Oh, here how many years? Now what's media so big Galamsey? The unwillingness, the unpreparedness of the political class, and no the deceitful nature of the political class, and only a person you call on the 28th. Niani coding komo. Niachela say you cannot in one breath be saying that we are fighting Galamsey. Meanwhile, we buy a gold board Galamsey board for ye. Be sure muku to do it. So yentie for the so for good su kwache ntwaso. Yentie ntwaso. Yentie ntwaso. Yentie.
You see, when Professor Enin and my brother here Kofi say
them to fight it,
there's nothing I can see that can make this fight difficult for the president of Ghana, the government of Ghana, if he wants to deal with it. So I don't understand Dr. Enin's concern. You see, and that kind of commentary is what enables the impunity that we are seeing. Because the government of the day that should be called out, singled out for blame, then takes cover under collectivity. Something, those of us sitting here, in what way can we stop Galamsey beyond the public commentary are running? Who has the resources? Why? We have a 15,000 strong army, an almost 40,000 strong police service, and other quasi security agencies. You are telling me that a state like ours cannot wage a relentless battle against some miscreants destroying our environment and win it?
Wait. Danny, follow the work that we are doing and pause there. Or say a state like ours with 15,000 army, 40-something thousand police, blah blah blah. Other quasi security agencies. You can't quasi and other subsidiary security agencies. Now what you say cannot wage a war on miscreants. The English word the miscreant. So for Kwachi believe he said, or more say Yensu through Galamsey activities. They are miscreants. They are misfits for the society. They are destroyers of our society. And now he says that the only reason they cannot fight it is because other political actors are involved, deeply involved. No, he is right. In fact, he was right yesterday, and today the state of the Galamsey situation started here. Gentia Jomama to me fighting in 3 months is because the political class is deeply involved. Just as Felix Ofosu was telling us, said the political class in here deeply involved. The same way, and then this by your political class in the Jim. It's young Quanicotia, the NFL Ofosu Kwacheka, Yentino.
And we can say our water bodies are restored.
First of all, I'm not sure that a timeline is necessarily the conversation we should be having. I think it should be a lifelong activity. The point is that
as presidential spokesperson. In one breath, you are telling us a Kufadu Abaino. As what you mean, a waging relentless war to clamp down Galamsey. And then you say, it should be a lifelong activity. So we should not put timelines to fighting Galamsey. Well, and a government spokesperson. It clearly should tell you, said your mom, if it's so be a bidia, and could be found no crap for 19 and so on. So, Obe Bua Memon no Kuremua, aka nipa odin bedi nanim no ebe nipa bedi no kore akere manfo etu oba ye odi ehwemu din wan was sesa no omo odo omo bu amamu 2013 no ebe si ne no wan was sesa no eti so on sesa wo mo dia na se dada no ye no ano anu wo ka ne hye ama ye kovi dada no o dada no a wo ka ne hye ni chief of staff ye the same chief of staff so na bu amamu ni nyina wono so na bu ba ko ye de om ko fi ti so ye na adwi so be sesa aka bia nka ama ne sa ti sa na tie why afa yentie philosophy so kwachi yentie
stop wanting to do galamsey. Every time that somebody plans to do galamsey and actually starts doing it, it is the duty of the state to fight it. So to the extent that humans are such that they will always want to go and do something contrary to the law, we must remain eternally vigilant. What matters is that people see demonstrable commitments to fighting it. So that today, if you are engaging galamsey or I'm engaging galamsey.
So hold on. Forest o catch them say oba be repeal expose him after the also kwa amende it no demonstrable commitment no and no one demonstrate say you committed towards fighting galamsey and no wait enipa wa ba wo say galamsey wo ba betu statement me you be read this statement no wa hwebone am catch them say sameja mfi through jomama through sameja mfi in the board e ba be die and nobody is minding me because oh goodwill na time ye ne be ye ho so no die enti o moye ne ntamo de ba ntamo ne say sabre manfo no da so apena asem ti do de ba bia na o mu hu ti o mani be bo mo so no ye o mo fimfram sa good body o fi ho asem beba wo beba me ha ye be ka ho asem e beba won me nka bio say de kufu ado ba ye o shase so appointed and something ministers na me the man left right center do be na mo se me meka bi na me se me nka bio ba wie ka yentie philosophy so kwache
action will be taken against. I think that is what people want, rather than limiting yourself to say, oh, in 2 months I will fight galamsey. I'm not sure that is there.
Like which time we can say our water bodies are restored, galamsey has ended.
First of all, I'm not sure that a timeline is necessarily the conversation will be.
Govi philosophy so kwache won kan okure on kan okure I feel say what people want is not some cogent measures to crack radinyame nemo mono ni pe kan bi ma adwoma me wi ni ye ba ko ne kwasi prat masa amamu no de wo mu ntimi hunu galamsey ni so masa ene yentie de kwasi prat ka kire dwoma amaman yentie de kwasi prat ka kire dwoma amaman e bi kwasi prat aban bia wontimi fight galamsey entu ase no we useless government. These are the words yentie no.
Any government which is not able to solve the problem of galamsey is a useless government. We don't need that government. Any government which is not able to solve the problem of galamsey is a useless government.
We don't need that government. Per the words of we me no kasai ne baba presidential staff our presidency was say your mama ntimi fight galamsey na me mo ni useless government anya me na make ana we ye nu ba bia enti anko kwasi ye nu ba bia yi no wo nu ne hu yi ye masa na enipa ba konso wo nu ne ho or a middle class person. I nipa bebre no abu no. Your friend Senyo Hosi. And the Senyo Hosi nso dad and he say, "Hey John. Hey Malam Yohani, what's the winner? Yentie Senyo Hosi, yentie no.
The NDC when they were in opposition, I was part of those leading the charge on the galamsey fight. We called out the president, and for which reason I said the president is practically the former president, probably the worst president we've ever had because of galamsey. They joined us. They talked about repealing the LI. They talked about the state of emergency. They've been in office, and I'm just waiting for that 120 days to come to an end. Mr. President, you must live by your word. You cannot speak poetry, opposition, and come and act prose when you are president. We expect a lot more from you in this fight. It's not about you, it's not about your tenure, it's about the future of our children and our children's children. And we expect you to hold the bull by the horn and act and deal with this matter decisively. We can't continue this way.
General, where Senor Hosi? Hey, Nadam for the Quanakra now. Or Boamo, also on work as a do acquire the Anutumbi, a cassette you could follow by, and so never buy you. You're at your mamma, Nini, you be anxious of a fighting. Yea, what chatro, a win, I'm kind. Galamsey no 28th yenye de ni kire ye be hia wo Brasport na ya nantia for police headquarters ye be gina kakra it's a police headquarters one ye se bo mo se nwura bia ni mo ye wi ani afrosoro ho ye de awom ye ne Flagstaff so ye da hot 3 days madaroma hwinsi ye hwanso na be yi na ye yi a ye be to aso e be say yellow demonstration ye be to aso 1 month kwa ni atim NSAS demonstration 1 month kwa depending on said on be comport ro mo and don be catch re ewrenwura ba mu dia yantwe o intimidation dia yantwe ewrenwura bia nim ba ma bia ni ho I'm telling you Kwame Nkrumah mu yebi JB Dankwa mu yebi ye bedru ye so yeso ye be yebi Mensah saba mo Aborigines Right Protection Society na kwasi buroni akopase mraba se Crowns Act bill what the ba beje eye yensa ase enti Central Region then times Cape woju omo sase nyina Mensah saba sore when what Aborigines Right Protection Society no se yemfa sase ni mamu ne emfa mamu chena ene colonial masters ni ho nanso yankase ye ho political class Kovi and ye any paboni funti and sase de man the next generation no almost benefit almost there be a best no ye greed into ye selfishness almost best no it in the Generational Right Protection Society taking inspiration from Mensah Saba taking inspiration from Aborigines Right Protection Society yes we cannot sit down stay aloof we cannot sit down unconcerned said the be yankrofo ye greedy ever said the next generation they belong to them. So Generational Right Protection Society when we are dying we will go on demonstration. We are protecting the rights of the next generation. We cannot be greedy, we cannot be selfish, we cannot continue to commit crime against the next generation. This is economic crime. Whatever we are doing is economic crime against the next generation. And some of us we won't keep quiet. And no Jazeera for free. They are ready to support. Foreign media be free. They are ready to support. It's a way a crime against humanity. Yes, sorry, I need a cock up one way. Kobi, Mrs. Akop one ye jako, Cobsex and Obian Kobi, Obiana Jusobecobia, Mebu a year can say, and Cobra show, Tanon show, Mebu Galomu, Medbeshomu Cobsex and Reho, the Bachelor Mount for me in the Pabonifo, on Mackie Cambrofo, a UCSICA, and so Buffy, National Moon show no more home buyer. They are unwilling and unprepared to do that. We cannot continue like that. As a people, never. And this is a space and young people in this system. Man demonstrate ya cheremo. A bakalam say young people in this system. You guys should know. So my buy me no coin. I buy we me no beko. So one fight galam say ya. Precisely so. You know, Sanya be no. 28th. Mo pa mo bi ama. Menkwa. Hey. Media Lone Ranger. What I believe in. Left and I'm called right. When I believe in something, I don't care about numbers. And yet, you'll be shocked. Nanano mo benya nkrofo fra samado. Amama bada demonstration. Nanano mo believe it yeah no. They will wake people up from a samado. Wo benya npata afripum. Amama bada demonstration. More fire. We will protect the next generation. Fire burn them. We don't care who. But me say, but me trust story be ampe. What we believe in, we shall continue to believe in, and the only thing that can imprison us is your conscience. Nothing more, nothing less. And our conscience is free. You know, more cutting razor. Moon raising in 10 name for your man, and a boko for an canocre. I can't say. I am sorry, Nyaboko as Meka, the authorities, police administration. Woman can correct. Exactly. The Akosu Boko no one can was.
General Rezian.
Oh, he Rezu. Attorney General.
Or say day.
Don't market for the cancer.
Attorney General. Almost why a day. You're right, Yini. Dr. Yini. Almost why a day. One day born in film. Kwame Plus. Or bought Attorney General film. To court to them. Are they?
Because Attorney General Pan, ya born in film and case of court.
Attorney General, what more born in film say? One more way, no.
In November 2024, and listen to this carefully, the CEO of the National Service Scheme and others paid a Ghanaian MP to kill the story in the media and to defend them. Now this is a developing story, and more will come out very soon. We also have evidence that in November 2024, and listen to this carefully.
Attorney General, and was in November 2024, a Ghanaian MP, a sitting MP, a then a NSS, a Trianica, a Ghanaian MP Nika. So on kill a story. And I don't for day.
Obviously. Nah, the baby has a me fade.
Where are 20 General, the press conference, or can't we? We are in a year day.
I saw it almost say, as I'm okay, the MP no dear.
Yes, you share MP no. MP Bayer.
MP Nature or kill a story.
Or kill a story. You try the canon. One more thing, and it will be so. So say a whole Attorney General can make such a vague allegation, and because MPC a corrupter. Ombaka Cherem is a member of Privileges Committee. Meanwhile, Attorney General no so your MP. What you mean alleged say you try MP ka so one kill a story. San walk and yes, and I have a million pedium. Now, Ubo Minu Plus, what's the market for today? A plus to Attorney General say you are corrupt and a thief. If you joke with me, I will expose you. The A plus natural way against Attorney General. Hey, I can say, now Attorney General, want to make come once one court. Attorney General, what you them with you? Don't me phone the Busa, and the A plus true or try for Attorney General. And Attorney General to make our way. But Attorney General is fighting corruption. And if somebody alleges, and this is not any somebody, honorable member of parliament, alleging that you, the Attorney General, you are not only corrupt, but you are a thief. Wow.
Strong words.
And Attorney General is quiet. And this say, what should I say? About 1 week.
10th May,
10th May. And what should I? And I had a new Attorney General, correlation. Don't phone the Busa. Sad A plus didn't know boy. Oh, David, you're correct. So okay, so it becomes a turf war. So Omo put 1-to-1. At the boom said, Attorney General Samuel Kayan, nay A plus and A plus, and so one will say Attorney General Beckans and Musa, what they are bono, so you're corrupt, or you're thief, and Attorney General is not able to do anything. Wow, Attorney General on Timmy, member of Parliament, accusing Attorney General, the one supposed to fight corruption, so or you're corrupt or you're thief. Wow. Wow. No, but it's not a joke. In the history of this republic, even you can say Bakuya, but for Attorney General, Minister of Justice, to be called a thief and a corrupt person, the person supposed to fight corruption.
If you joke with me,
he said, if you joke with me, I will expose you. Kwame Plus. And me knowing the brother I know, Kwame won't put these things out when we need baby Jinaswa. Akutia ni minura. Papa ni bo onu akutia. Eno na woka. Onye na woka. Papa ni mo obi akutia. Do me market for na kan. Say wo bo na akutia. nyano kore me defend me nuano nyano kore sa obia de omo hey Attorney General wow ya bonu kwadu Dr. Yeni Dog is quiet. Why is he quiet? Now, why are you running? Hey, General. Attorney General, I deal. Also for brother, Attorney General, very decent looking man. Now the deputy ni meme. The bluff no da so. Now the deputy no. Me young kono no. They say ono cross me friend now. Yeah, Rade. They say why you busy? Yeah, Rade me ana me dey o nyahwe. Deputy Attorney General. Justice Remsai. Justice Bechiao. Now, it's not good for Attorney General to be tagged the way he's been tagged, and for him to be silent on it. It's not a good one. No, it's not. No. In all fairness, I don't care whether my brother is right or wrong. But if the Attorney General does not take steps so they make clear the this tag is not a good one. No. The image was him. And I come and see the one kasaba. One no, Lio, Kwameko. Eti denu woni mu o denu woni Kwame wo ni bibi abro Fabra me kabi Kwame woni bibi a Fabra na me so me kabi na person aka hene me pebi aka anya sa okay the Attorney General over to you Jolati over to you
no hene
ade na si
yeah abo papa what in kan
wan ya abo papa
fonka baby
okay I'm sure we can sign a video me na come round us okay good. Let me say this. I don't like that guy. Not because Wakojime Gerbia. I believe MPP must be serious.
Precisely.
Almost politics is a game of numbers.
Exactly.
So be here nipa. But any nipa bi na eji omo ka political party ho. Me hunu akwa yi na free so na nem fia so fia mo. You know you free so na nem anya akọ no. Kan yi nem free so. You know Danny yi free so e ma na
that's one
you free so now.
Danny you know Danny I ran space. Aso bon se kan.
So dey on ko aba so be free see ada.
Fonka.
Ontimi nyina na.
You know
Danny
you know you free Danny, I'm not interested. Good, thank you. I'm making myself. And you feel so fear more. Way. Bobby, I branch your way. I don't know what is wrong with him. And your co-elections are real. You lose such a huge loss.
Precisely.
And MPP is trying to say, obey governance, obey mobilize, obey rejuvenate, obey re-energize the base.
Exactly.
Is this the time for this nonsense conversation?
Never.
Is this the time for blame game?
Never.
And conform to Baka say, assume senior to two Jaguma, Yelusi, where Baka so any Alancha Martine. But is this the time for blame game? Hey, Deck, time when you can say Munia Branche Hokai. Why the Nymphian Sophia, MPP no Bermuda Bay?
Fire.
Also, when Panoso by MPP, the Ben, no never today said the yes, you reorganize your party.
Pound for pound.
I had near Bray reorganize the party, and I'm seeing an free so.
you know
Free so.
the man's a boy.
You free, Danny, I'm serious. Take him out. Take him out. Asabre Yeniabre. Sepati never see me a kabum. And I'm not a mamma de Baumia, and the Canada Japan, and you can say a bread champion, a Kuford, Momukosia or bread champion. Trying to find a better way of even someone by the next campaign. Communication must be key. How do we make sure someone by a campaign? Na end disintegrity. Yenyan Kosha Mako committee no Kurano report of mine. Yamfa reforms in mine. No way in a new fear Sophia moi. Political opportunist. Oba your free land and buy it. NDC ni mapa. NDC ni mapa. Chocho mucho. JJ Rollins supporter. NDC ni mapa.
Fire.
And then one was saying, and I'm not going to do it in Hodia. No, just said, I'm not going to debate me about President Mills. And one and I'm not going to call for me Fonka. Such a moment a sound of we. I want to fiancé yi. Or by people in the Benya and into me as some quite dear. And never be a year. We are supposed to work Unite the party. The party base, whilst we are trying to rejuvenate them, you are there disintegrating them for your own interest. Are you mad? Osman Poya Norma. Eh? Abantu are normal. O free fonka. I don't know na do kwati NDP. And you to abawie ye. O grantee interview Afiapoku so. E ka kire Afiapoku say ono a ye whole political strategist. One of the youngest political strategists. Na the country. Now the youngest political strategists here. And one fan na do Admiral Rollins am president. And you na nechi. And you na amani kwhwe ase. It wouldn't political strategy here. And ka di na do echi na say ka be president. Oh yeah, no say dwenanum. And I me wodom na Ashanti region. I have over 2 million followers. Say sabe be na man say following no. Me wa ko Ashanti achim so ko stand MP. 2000 kwa wanya. It was a base in Ashanti region and then akọ MP wanya. When you fia we was so a national organ. Ko election we amanfo no kuma ye omo ya. Ye try say betimi rejuvenate party no. Ani ade. Why when you fia we interesting say wakodu Kenya Japan. What say Dr. Mamadou Bawumia anya? Anya ona na ne gina platforms oh sisi fia ni bi. Oh sisi fia ni bi. Dale na nesa. Sache mo hu senye.
More fire.
One for asem an so wa be wate.
More fire.
E de be no. Say one say Kenya Japan. It all of a sudden we hira ko gina ho. Gabi o chire da ko na ma opportunity. E ma ko ye Ghana Gas ESPR. Na ka one people ka ba mu da be. Ankrofo na abre one people nim. Ya mo position ye ma wo. Yasa we ne kwata mo say deputy communications officer of the party. One people nim da be onya sa position. Gabi ya wono so busuefo. E be bon ntiri so. One na ye. E ma sa branchi. Are you normal? What is that?
More fire.
E de be no. Baby, I do sankomo in here. Kovi, sankomo in here. One year, Nico, ya wanya papa ni do papa ni here. I don't know.
More fire.
Kennedy Japan crab babe patcho. Say, oh, said was sick as any bianco. Dr. Mama Baumiani posture is different. Hey, Branch Champo about the posture. That is the kind of posture we want. Now, when you say, Whopper, say, and Nano can Japan call a pizza, a dumoro. I will do a change. I said, what they are not going to do. Nisumayano. I you do. We'll shake in a Japan goose is your best than any second in Japan and dependent. And you wouldn't to me, and I did it about when you fear one Swadwami anti party in Biwa be wanted. Yanibra and one. Woba party in the bay. Party in Wajina Benkuma Jenifa. Okonya Ghana Gas. And I want to see Kama party Nasa Foka Krabi. And I am here support you. Then some Funa would you by MPP or MPP Nabe. And I may be also been part of MPP. Oh, you also been part of MPP Nabe. Or by MPP Nabe. Also been Basso Banabe. Or by MPP Nimudabe. Around here. And I know about 2 years. I championine. I will watch a premier years. I was anti-Chimuji. Never by force as or Chami. Now Titira Nimpon Chamia. Now one champion to debate. And Nimkusu by the Sashemes and I'm the way by force. Memfrel. Ni papa be cratchiame. Now one champion a year. Now woman near the Nimu. How from on the party? Well, Pekane Japan in favor. Okay, so apparently, it's yes or got to more Baomia. Meanwhile, Can Japan cry is trying to be measured in the way he communicates. I'm first man, so I've been watching. I never know.
Papa,
Pashay. Yania Bro, but you know, Yania Bro, a young no man for the moon call. Nice, we'll ban Yata Kennedy.
I send you word. And Marco Kennedy.
When you free party, near Yanchi party. What be Dibia Kufia Koda? Anya Fio by your casa, Cassie, when you be at a Fiacassia, West Bunkra, and one no. Sorry for party me and Yadia.
Or the Anoya and Sunday bar.
No, I know church media for Nicacana, media for the year. I'm sorry if you party, Mammy, and party go and can't free. When you don't me and Capati, but Miana by you know, come by your campaign, they'll be very measured. Then you know, yeah, dear, you're free now. You're just the BC cancer. You know, I'm so mammy Cobo Quassams. Young Cobo Quassam. You know,
oh, Henny.
Boko, I didn't see you. Yeah, maybe it's not, and I may be a prophet too. Just a moment. Me ba me ka kire mo. Say IGP ya nanim busa ko gina ho. E ko pa o ma chew. Under no circumstance should an IGP, the #1 law enforcement agent of the Republic, must post in a war zone and think that the people that believe in a certain cause and ideology will say, so IGP that was a show of weakness. That conversation, so no be having poor. One I have this conversation in private, not in the full glare of the media. And the whole IGP is seen begging people, lay down your arms. That conversation, a behind the scene conversation that tell your people to lay down their arms. And we have ABC and them for them. You negotiate with people that have raised arms in public. IGP. When was what by IGP? You are even too damn.
More fire.
Very uninspiring.
More fire.
Nemra na minyantie. Say eye mranche na mabawo mu ye police. Dek. Ye shooty anopai. Ye sorry ye kum nipa mienu. Mranche mienu. Police fo. Ana me ka kire mo. Se bedru ho. After the asaya mngongwa say police ni issue a letter you read the police in fact for mrantia na yeko mo no for mo picture e kire obi mrantia kama because IGP ni posture has embodied minuanom bokofo it has embodied them me hu ye ka IGP there when you stand at the place na wokasa there must be some authority the very moment omunya akukudro e shoot IGP ne car hwe to mo it embodied them. And I no say, Obi, me no say, and you ya signal call, say police if one a you for a war, a yabo compotemono, Obia mo BMP. I'm telling you, and Yaku be bad madaho, be bad madaho. Yakun crofo, police for your kuomo, you shoot you at close range, and no shy you don't to form your body through at close range. Egobi, after police in the say. The edge a coom say, I'm Roberts in the coom. Hey, for police letter. I said the Ghana Police Services on a manhunt, enlarging on near radio, enlarging to identify and arrest Roberts who shot 2 policemen today, 13th April 2025, at the Deben reading. But only Pefe. Osi po Emiria Mufancha Menya Dinia at the outskirts of Benduri in the Upper East region. Preliminary investigations has established that the deceased officers were in mufti, plain clothes, and on their private motorbike traveling from Bongo to Benduri when they were attacked and their motorbike taken away from them. The name of the officers have been withheld as efforts as are underway. We police for but surprisingly, in the turn of events, COVID, Atubiga, Binduri, Krache, what should be on Facebook? You walk in and say police for the boy. Never microphobe free a year or no sooner account and say, or some microphobe free the Mampusi side. And the Baba attacking Crofo or more no fear, none said dear Barbara. The account of the police and that of Atubiga, who hails from that place, are 2 different accounts. And yet, police in him fray. Kovi, na me ye niyama mesigna ye reporter oh. I say, and you may cost one. They are not even reporting it as it's supposed to be. The warrior and police service, the government, the Mama government, they are not willing to solve the supposed to be. And we will show you why. Warrior, Kovi, IGP here said what the signal koi said a whole inspector general of police. Obeba bedru eye boko Saturday eye Thursday 10 a.m. Obi when him say okodru eye boga IGP da boga when me ankoboko wo ye course ye memra dabi memra dabi memma e ho ye hu ye beku e ho ye hu IGP the whole IGP the whole police IGP Okojina boga say ye ni enu ontimi nkoboko Obi memra IGP memma ye beku you drum so a whole inspector general of police cannot go to Boko. And almost any war. How is it no war? This has moved away from a intertribal conflict to a full-blown war zone.
Precisely.
After IGP on the Thursday, no, what now? Bob Bear Time. When to be on Thursday, Friday and no pa, and we'll call ye or move it to a Yaboko. After walk or do one. Yansha video a whole IGP or share helmet protective gear not in the whole popo yansha video yansha na whole IGP in the whole popo was throw IGP Yajina Kwamu na police and tomorrow soldier for no honor or Muna escorting IGP a whole inspector general of police the police phone to me and for them soldier for the IGP and yes you police where a police a channel kwa IGP too IGP Hopo, a whole inspector general of police. Now, Okodu on Friday, and Okoko power macho, and it's embodying them. Oko you shoot in a car. It with him. At the chain yes Saturday, IGP was supposed to go to Pusiga. When he went to me and found a car, one driver in a car. IGP Surunti, or Tena police a year a woman working, and the other koi, and the neighbor is sneaky a whole IGP in.
Just look at that.
The whole IGP, you're sneaking in, and they say it's not a full-blown war. But if it's not a full-blown war, IGP said they know what's addressing. One of me and Casaminia, you can't say, Romanu, SWAT, former SWAT commander, one Nekoi, said they know a SWAT commander, a year Romanu addressing. It is only in war zones that you will find a whole IGP dressed the way he was dressed. A deck. Say, your war zone, dear, and your IGP dressing and one dressing. It doesn't make sense. It is a war zone there. A year then I don't call alcohol. Now IGP who call the Usru, it was a helmet. Who call Usru to wash a body armor. But the uncle share a colleya or mubo the Tunreya. Or Gina checkpoint, there is a picture of Gina checkpoint. Even a body armor conshebi, let alone a helmet. Emranche ne mabawa esum Ghana police was that area. When him says say a punishment. Says he do be call a yabokwa. That is IGP Mpoasem. It was 2 couldn't see so uninspiring. Again, let's look at the coin first of all a police. Political party for me akwan near farm ranch and maba omo nyoma so muko police. So there is no vim in the police system today. Kovi, what am I no say? Police for ho, okura tuo, AK-47. Na se minuanum boko for ebe kun kura no a. You cannot say fe, just so jina wa kun. So your police ni na otutuo, abo any boko nia. They will interdict you today. Today.
More fire. More fire.
The police for the who na mumu.
More fire.
IGP, all fighting day. Only we are all fighting. Woman, your margin. Your mama, you're not just fighting Boko. A lip service.
Precisely.
A lip service. Your mama is not ready to fight the Boko. I'm telling you honestly.
More fire.
Because police for a boho bang. Woman need protective helmet. Meanwhile, who IGP woko? I'm not telling you. It is a police in your Gina way. You couldn't do a police at Ariano. Or Gina checkpoint. The helmet way. The body armor way. It will be a fighting war zone. Meanwhile, this is a war zone. And who ya? So a journalist for Mako war zone in advanced countries. She don't want picture said on dressing. Near Shadia. Maybe IGP goes through. Maybe IGP goes through. And yet, we say it's not a full-blown war.
More fire.
Journalists for Kwan helmet saying war zones. The same way Nana IGP addressing, the same way Nana Tiohlomen addressing. It is a new war zone there. And you don't walk on through.
Fire.
And no free Boko, Eko Okatanga. You need a military escort. Military escort want to mean Nadi bi yesa nwanwa media no yasa bo ma no se boko media wa wunnim na be report asem ne say the city and your pass at media nda. That is what they are doing. The state is doing.
More fire.
Women it was my bomb see plain clothes and armed robbers and ɛnyɛ no korɛ sɛ yɛ no korɛ a ɛnyɛ no korɛ am Robert nyahwe
precisely
Kofi and then me da sorry ye na uhwe how guns are blazing in Eboko yes so smart be and if you show audio so be no mun tibia ye how guns are blazing in Boko Kofi guns are blazing na IGP to wo osenya wo so ekopa achew koku abeg o whole IGP koku abeg such an inspiring leadership
so
umranche ne so wa form no memie you know aha but sound ni bi ni ahwe tuo na awre wo say oba bi and voice wo mu o si awrade on be adia be no and the hypocrisy of the political class nene ya me dese menuano mbokofo both ayi mampurisi ni kusasi fo no eya me dese wo mo anka say waking up to the relic
more fire
Danny bo no mtebi Danny bo sound no mtebi said
You are not safe. You are not safe. No dim light. I do boy. You are 2 minutes to
Jana bo obane de no obane de nche say awre hokura ene me no kase Kofi police fo me dru na bokofo stop police fo mo share uniform no mo bo mo search instead of it being the other way around the police because political class na mo warning says wo mu nim na omu nua boko bia they will interdict them so police ni say gbo mo ho omu be kunkura na won't tutu and your mama says what? Your mama said, "Obeso fight boko or solve boko problem." And you're not correct. Your mama, you're not correct. He says one thing and does another. Your mama, me say what you need dear, Yohani, Malam Yohani, what you need dear at your own peril, eh? The name no say boko to do bonia. Sakufa the name yafe. It will do bonia and their shadow. Eh? John. Asre no is no do bone no brow Jomhama o sin na sante yin nkonko ye dan ya ba ho na ya me dese anuanom bokofo they are waking up to smell the coffee it na pus ayi kusasifo omo so mo hia political class and then it was a video no bone wo say
Mr. President when we heard your promise to bring a lasting solution to the Boku conflict we were overwhelmed by it and thought the NDC was our savior, and that was why Kusa gave the MPP zeros and voted massively for the NDC. Mr. President, you indeed mentioned the truth that the overlord Naba Aburago Asigre Azwaka II is the legitimate chief of Kusa, and everyone knows that. Now what has changed, Mr. President?
Okay, Jinawa Gobi. I am the so mubusa, I am President Mama. President Mama and Kanu Kurenti. Ope vote. Mobakaya. Maybe catch them so or you so whistle a dog whistle commentary be. Eddie winning election. Same bar. Make create a kusau a year regi amamo. That means kusasi for Montua Bamame. Na me ba me yesi amamo. Your mama recklessly, Mr. President, that was a very reckless statement on your part. When you said that, again, your mama say, and as Santehine no mediate between Mampusi and the Kusasi, and you was a Santehine on Candy. Yera Wadaroma. Yedia the Senadia to them, not because we don't want our brothers to stop the fight, but yet your mama, we are. You better settle up.
More fire.
Your mama, when you papa. Yanko Tia John Mahama, President of the Republic. I wouldn't say we are statesman, we are leader of a party. You are a potential president of the Republic. Now, a phenomenon you know Yantokwa, Mamprusi and the Ayikusasi for. Now, whatchina, Okojina ho, Yentia statement at your mama make Yentino.
Conflict in Boko. There cannot be two kings in one kingdom. Every government recognizes that the overlord of Boko is Naba Abugago Asigri II.
Baby, oh my dear, your mama, more the President Mama. So you, President Mama, you've gone to declare, said the overlord of Boko, Abugri, Naba, what you should. But take his size. This is a fight between a Mamprusi for and a Kusasi for. Who owns the land? Who is the overlord? Who is this? History, we will look at it. All of a sudden, you being a statesman, you've chosen sides. After also Santehine and Sanko mediati, Oko mediati on Dia. Because a ne Santehine ko, no Kotnase, no Shan Yomanina, no Babak, no Becase, dear President Mama can no, Demon way and a year you were here, was certainly up. The moment Asante Subako, no ako confirm so dear Mama Caso Yahino, one day Hino, and ye no man prison for Megas. President Mama Sumana said, Wamra, Nasante in Wadalmo, Yamcasia, hey, Yadu Atembia, hey, yes, sit out your home. Why? Ne Japa. One in a mucro for fear, I will reverend for them. Wofrio. Na anwanwa 7 so govi ayi do ma hene on kwado oben ho etina do ma hene etika woni japa na kama madi kan why am for kase okroma ofa yi hakura bi abi ho ofa hia enchemu ayi ba ku bi ho wo nyina betimi asobe etu mo ni kan na Santehine mra later ayodo nana hwan nana flowers onu so betimi alidi se ne ba na DNDC betika mu yi na mo kwosere nana flowers ho na so abura se bu kwa mankasi akonya na nko no o se otimi ko princess enim na nka wa ba bebua no ayodo princess na nko no so abeka ho etijapa esuoja boga na nko beka ho na nko munyina akoboko etijapa nie ayodo princess nie ene we ne papa nana flowers na ayi domahene na domahene na nko munyina akọ Santehine ya obi ye wadaro ma why mirror ye tinase why na kofi o hwe history a Britain for wo mo ba ye na sase ne nyom dia wo mo ye German for tieni yo menka say Mamprusi na Kusasi for dia but history bia ne dia e kire ene wo mo di the House of Windsor Britain wo mo ye Germans edu ba bi kura no ayi about yin ya de wo no so free Russia ana oba be wo ye nti House of Windsor no o hwe mo technically a wo mo ye British for enti Santehine kwotena se no wo hwe all the tenets of a year tradition na o making the conclusions e wo mu say e bia ne yenuano mo if Asante akonwa kura no kofi okomu pa no a before sa yokofo be ba be fa ne ade no na aduana fo ho we mu ho ye kamba mu no enesan enti Santehine betimi make pronouncement bia e betimi akokusasi e betimi akomamprosi na jo mama ko gina wo se ye kusasi fo na ye hene dia ene wokọ na Santehine ko kasa ampa de mama kan ne no kura o mega say osuma Santehine so be legitimize no so wo konso kasa de mama kan ne no kura kusasi fo no befu ye ra Santehine wada o matena ba be dweno ho why na jo mama no a offer state security nko if they are willing to solve it yet komu a listo one na poku a wo ye NDC ni mapa bia na menua listo one na poku ka asembi say enipa jo mama appointing ne say a small arms commission gobi ti how dangerous jo mama can be precisely listo one na poku aka say Adams Bona, I as well security expert. Why a small arms commission penny at your mama appointed. Adams Bona Nia, and a year a japa. This one and Apokua alleged say Adams Bona supply a year arms, ammunitions to Boko. Fire. Time one young share arms and ammunitions. No one was supplier, and they are Wabetina a year anymore. Small arms commissions and Wabere. A Bessine, Mommy Mollis one and Apoku voice near her. A Bessine, security agencies in interested. So Mobile Freelist was a bra. Never legitimate the Okaino, Betchum say no Kura, and now so Mobile Fresh Small Arms and Commission. Why no? Adams Bona, sir, and pass out supply. National security interested. And also your mama person solve problem. Onya na dwene. Na ye me dese me nuano man pusifo. Omo calling on Santine so omra. Omo nye political class ni ni. Ya me de se kusasifo. Omo se eye Santine mra. Na omo nye eye your mama ni ene ne political class. Etu ya kwa ne busase mama nka no kore. Malam yani won ka no kore. Emisi sumu obe na nya sadia. Enipa ya ka kire. Ye ntie list one na napo. Ye ntie no.
Appointment now to mama aye no opeso obo man no Adam Bona na oni nam na so ya doctor no school no ko no he PhD no nya no he. This is a man they born free UK for criminality. I will dive into it. Me say me time ni so ye musa question say adin no ko ye wa secondary school she's from Abreso in the 80s. Then okoye. Ne papa na na ye posini. Posini by a security expert. Oko security school or here. Yeah, what security expert title. Yeah, media forces so much po. Na matimi afra dan bona betra radio so TV so. Me list to proper say be kwampo. Me who so da kakra. Me yam from security expert. Obi a onu kura uri tuo to okura won timi nkyere tuo ne bare na won timi nkyere tuo se ne ye tutu tuo ne ahyehyɛ tuo onim ye yes a security aspect obi a onu wo ka ho no supply tuo ko boko who the small arms and way amano he say you have legitimate.
Such a dangerous statement made by Listo One and Apoku. Sir Adams Bona e ka ho ne supply etuo e ko boko. The idea arms small arms commission yaman no. Adams Bona. Listo was say.
I was saying have presidency.
I said have presidency. Say nipa me de arms and ammunition. Na onima anko de amano. Onimu anko de amano.
Malam nimpa malam.
Oui. A very dangerous situation. It may catch him surprise the mama or come one thing and he believes in another. Obi, you make a note. Afi yentu aso. It is Yera Santa in Wadaroma. Yenu ano money there, yes up. Yera your mama settle up. Then I'm Cassia. Oko make a pronouncement be the assembly. Eh? Yes, small arms a year ammunition, do the man no. One non a year, one on a supply truco. One at the truco, chief supplier. Ninuani Japa. In the Ura Japa, I assure history book. Nenana Nuomo, Nenana Adams Bonani Japa. Tine Trobonatas, why is a gringo? Why a gringo in Nama Bra? Yes, show be a manacoboko. A cost of a problem, baby, you free. Baby, you free. Uncle. Your mama is empowering them. On Amchichi containers. Gringo container. Women? Eti. Chuck Norris. It's what said Chuck Norris. We have fun to na yanko share jandam bi ankrofo na ebo obi this is one ayi do pressure wo shi jandam ka so jandam yompe They say, well, shit, papa. Now, almost you sue infographics. The world has moved forward. Now, I know my influencing crofwagene. That is why there's something called color psychology. There's something called sound psychology. Even if a wood hear a certain video, you share that the sound bit here at here because that sound operates on your mind differently. It is a funeral announcement near the intent at was here. I then you didn't enter to us here because your person sound in a certain way. So it's color psychology, sound psychology, and infographics, and a nay or more propaganda, which is jandam. Govi, the Yabashaniashe, the NDC for the infographics be here. Now, MPP, instead, see a baby near Coho, near your me here. Yaya new me here. Now, when a new fian Sophia, what me young Fukoso? Now, yes, share idea NDC for you. So I saw a picture now Omodia tour. Na picture near Ghana map. Anna Omo a Ghana map no ma penti almost the whole place green, leaving Ashanti and Eastern blue. And Yabusa said, do you know what they are doing? Now they are trying to use okay, so no, then it is not anyway. Use the first one, baby Ashanti and Eastern Kwano. They are using infographics and color psychology to incite other tribes against Ashantis and Eastern, and then people cannot even see through it. Now, almost say. A Ghana electoral vote. It is a way of using a psychology to incite the other tribes to gang up against Ashantis and Eastern people. The whole place is green except Ashanti and Eastern. So what it means is that all the other tribes are NDC. MPP. They are using psychology. It incites the other tribes against Ashanti and Eastern. And the episode said, America for a map be so Danny. Bring that map and let us look at it. So what? It's if America for map. So when you go to America, they have what they call the red state and the blue state. And yet you know more red state and blue state because American Electoral College. Okay, so this is America. So the blue state, the red state, election, you know, all Minnesota, New York, Washington, blah blah, blue state. You know why? Because American Electoral College system is based on Electoral College. What it means is that you're too all popular vote, you know. You find your way. In 2016, Hillary Clinton winning popular vote, but he never became the president because Electoral College in say Washington, New Jersey, New Jersey, New York, Kansas, Kansas. So we cannot give all of them the same point. So whoever wins Washington, your point Washington, no one carry points in India. Whoever wins New York, your point New York. So when America was being formed, you know, America, you form it, boom. Say New York, you can't say Kansas, Alaska, quite an annual to free Russia. It's joining. It became a federal state. Ghana is not a federal state. You win elections based on a regional balance. You win elections based on points on regions. We don't win that. Now, much Shada painting all the other regions green. No much Eastern and West Ashanti. No much blue. So the whole country is green. A green green to and I'll prove to you why we him. If so far even Ashanti and Eastern or Mokana, the votes that just this ended election year 2024, MPP vote to Onyano, Ashanti and Eastern. It was about 1.824 million people. Two regions. Meanwhile, South Pacific Council said 2 regions you vote to one. By end this year, you need about 6 regions of the NDC to cancel it. So I'm use for to play on your mind. Now MPP were 88 a year parliamentarians, but you were obi of free pussiga. No a member of parliament you pussiga. Okosha the vote or a member of parliament. It's about 10,000. Obi so bantama or a member of parliament. And one nipa more than 80,000 to Abamano. So almost MPs there. When you paint pussiga and then a whole green. Oh, here pussy gabe 8. And son of a trouble to me. If say freedom of movement, and they will be able to move baby. That is how come even in Greater Accra, the land of the Gandangwis, and the Menoka say, MP Sawaha, Monchemi Mondo do a Moya Gandangwis.
Expose them.
Your fro be Yusuf Jaja, or your Gonja, or your MP one kind. Your fro be Elikulem, a Kulugu, or your Votarian, or your MP one kind. Because of freedom of movement. Now, on much there penti. So this is what will happen. MPP team on Kosovo, or more working on the minds of the people to paint the image that we need a year two regions, and not 3 or 4. Won't mean we need the whole Ghana. And over here 2020, or more the same thing. So this is the image that they are spreading. So they say MPP God Ashanti, God Eastern, and God Northeast. It's not true. We don't win elections on a regional basis. You're federal state. No, like I say, we need Ashanti regional. All the Ashanti regional points belongs to you. And you're not correct. They are only using this to work on the mind of the people. And then we need 2 regions. Meanwhile, so bet me Yusu Ashanti region, Eastern region, win Greater Accra and Bono, and you win the presidency. Tenio, and you ever away from 2000. We need Ashanti region. Hold on, I'll come to it. Move away from this and bring the way further back. Wait to so. We need Ashanti region, Eastern region, and win Greater Accra, and maybe Bono, 4 regions out of the 16, and become president. No matter there, you green. The whole Ghana is green. A green hunu, green toe. Any pair of upper east, upper west, northeast, savannah, and the north. Though a 5 regions put together. But over nipe one population census, 5 regions. O come over because Ashanti region does such a woman.
More fire.
Eti okopenti yo nyina green. Na dia be kire say the whole Ghana is green. Yes, it's green forest. But the nipa wo mu no green. If the Votarians bebre move about Greater Accra. Sanso na Northness bebre move about Ashanti region. Omoto about Ashanti region. So this map no. Yanko 2000. Ni famra. Na share the map no. In 2008, Akufo-Addo nya Ashanti region and Eastern region pe. And so Professor Mills said the 25,000 votes to pay the BT no. 2 regions.
More fire. More fire. Expose them.
So they are playing on our minds. Fameko 2000 yamra. Ni share say green ni blue ni white. E can be encourage. In 2000, President Kufuor winning Ashanti, and we need Bono, then times Brown Hafo, and we winning Eastern, and we need Greater Accra and Central, 5 regions out of 5, or we need elections. Meanwhile, I'll share the map on number 2. So this is 2000, 2000 a year election. Now, young map on associated with the year 2000 election. So first round map ni, second round map ni. Kovi. Now, still green was dominating, but President Kufuor yanko back. O share the map no a. Obo say green was dominating. And so President Kufuor nya 56%. Professor Mills nya 43%. It's yanka should be say. And yet the first time will be nya 40 something percent. Ewo election here. Professor Mills onya 43%. And another propaganda. Almost about Omienya 38. It's not true. EC gazetted results. But Omienya 41.7. So that is EC gazetted results. Is it the first time somebody has had a lower 40%? Professor Mills in your lower 40. The difference between Professor Mills and about Omia vote at the time about the first round, 2%. Professor Mills in your 43, but Omia 41. 2% difference. And your news. Now you 2004. Nyanko Hadier. In 2004, President Kufuor 52.4. Although the vote to say, but I share a green, blue, Modrona, and can still I will maintain the same dominance of the blue and the green. It doesn't mean anything. President Mills, Yanko had the other figure. 2004. President Mills in 44.64. The other kind of vote, and no even 3%. Meanwhile, the same green and blue, it was static. After Yamran 2008, 2008 election. Obi MPP omunye serious. MPP is serious. This is a color psychology. This is psychology you must begin to change the narrative. Now in 2000 the first round Professor Mills that is 50.23. Surprisingly, Obi 2000 election. Ebia Professor Mills enya green in for mama upon the brand for map for 2000 way 2000. Yes. So go 2000 the second round shema upon no draw no. Almost that draw the agree. As if the whole Ghana is NDC. Enya no correct. Meanwhile Professor Mills you win. Bring back to the image now the buy no. Bring back to the image. Bring back to the image. Professor Mills you win. Or the 50.23. Ebia wanya the whole Ghana green. And so still I want me across 51%. So some upon a psychology, it doesn't work. We are not a federal republic. In any case, the best way to do it, and it's like your best constituency where you blue, constituency where you green. And no crano, you won't get the actual nominal figures because when they can't catch them, say constituency, you the 70,000 in the free harbor. Obeying your constituency, I want Dabai, northeast a year or no listen by. It's any federal state. A psychology no more useful. And they are inciting the other tribes against Assange and this thing. Apart from that, there's nothing. Covid after young co 2012. The same static green and blue. And yet Akufo-Addo the vote to Nyaye and your mama 2012. So in 2012, supposedly your mama all green. Yango Hema Pono Moyisu in 2012. Yango all green. Akufo-Addo nya blue or something eastern. And so Brabak Nemehe. Ebia Gwanya the whole Ghana all green. Or the 50.70 the winning. When you the whole Ghana green. And so when it's me across 51%, it is a map, no? It is not true. And you're working on the minds. It's a map that they are using to cite other tribes against Asante and Eastern Asa. Nothing more, nothing less. After Yango 2016, Yango 2016, Akufo-Addo had, but you see, surprisingly, even the numbers when it comes to John Mahama and Akufo-Addo. Go back and I mention one here. In 2012, John Mahama nya over 5.2. Okay, so John Mahama had 5.574 million. Yaba 2016, John Mahama vote to suit free. I have 5.574 million. Eba, I have 4.7. So over almost 800,000 people. And now to Obama John Mahama. The difference here is that Oman to Obama John Mahama no. Omu Demerika Kotuma Akufo-Addo. Now we will come to 2020 and 2024. Ni I said, although MPP lose a lot of vote, but Omu Kotuma John Mahama na. Merika Kachiremo. Oman to Obama John Mahama in 2016. Omu Demerika Tuma Akufo-Addo because they trusted him. They thought he was a leader. Now in 2024, they did not trust Baumia, and yet they did not trust Mahama. So Mahama won by default. After a 2020 election, we are not gullible. So in 2020 election, Akufo-Addo nya 6.7230, Jomama nya 6.21, Akufo-Addo nya 6.7 plus, Jomama nya 6.2213. Surprisingly. Vote to MPP in 2020. For 2024, you had it. 2024, Obi, Yamra back. For 2024 election, you had it. 2024 election, it reduced vote Akufo-Addo every 6.7, about 4.8. Mind you, Jomama 5.2 as at 2020. After you share the next election, 6.2 the next 2020. After you the next election, the Rebecca Jomama who is 6.5, that is 6.5. Not even up to 200,000 people voted for Jomama because they couldn't trust him. Precisely. Now, almost acquire the same map. Just to work on your minds. It's not the first time we'll be 56% in it. So this map is wrong. President Kufuor 56% in 2000. The whole place was not blue. because numbers in the upper east, numbers in the upper west, numbers in the savannah. Now Oka savannah voter region almost stronghold. Oka voter region almost stronghold. Vote when this in Yaho at the boss savannah, at the bon northeast, upper east, upper west mua. A nudia MPP nyan were eastern and Ashanti region. Timon cannot correct. We almost use you. Almost they we are very we almost so the best way they think they can do it, and then if I say bakona de bayam kase fakono, it should be constituency based, and it cannot be accurate. It can never be accurate. Because constituency is to check constituency. See a person say yeah Ghana is a federal state. Say the America for yena. And the Yama constituency be our points. To ban to money 50,000 eba. Onu 4 points. Do free pussiga. And you wait Danny follow. Fabakona a yaskata ne blue ni green askatano. Fenobra. Gobi? It's a lie. Omo yusu na ye the whole Ghana is green. But omo park and say tribes na kari nyina NDC, MPP, Ashanti needs team for Penay. So it's inciting the other tribes. So if we are even supposed to do anything like this, this is how it should look. Constituency we, MPP we need. This constituency, NDC we need. And this is how it should look. But the Paboni 70, they've gone to paint the whole place green. And Yajuma, MPP, Musum, you should invest in things like this. When they say here, to change the narrative. You are not changing the narrative. Now concept na atomo. Now concept. MPP nyama say. This is psychology. If the next election, MPP maintains Ashanti, maintains Eastern, and we know Greater Accra, Central and Western, MPP are winning the 3, NDC are winning the 3 from 2000. 6 elections. So the likelihood that Greater Accra, Central and Western can fall back to the MPP is high. And the moment Greater Accra, Central region, falls back to MPP, 4 regions, but only the winning election. So nobody should paint a picture say you must have the whole regions green or blue before you can win presidency. And you're not correct. How many number of parliamentary seats in Washington region? Parliamentary seat? 49. 47. So 47, no? Oko northeast, northwest, at the upper east, any idea? MPs don't say the floor. We are so quantity. MPP when you serious. Mon fan crofo ma dwene mbopel. Na monya wo su bempa no ani nsem funu no ade na yi. Eti MPP for ma mu sa yi na the whole place is green. Green hunu. Green to numbers in the Ashanti region. Population census. Ashanti region is 5 million plus. Greater Accra region is 5 million plus. Ubehunu Northern region kakraka. Benipe 100 even 2 million. MPP we are okay. And we are good to go. So show the population Northern region population is so northeast 658,946. We are northeast say kakraka. Over Savannah on the map, Savannah looks very big in land size. Benipe was Savannah 1.6 million people. Etimuhunu green ni blue na enkape. Eyeto green to green obi ramo green go papa bia MPP so sorry no monya sayi kuwe wajimi yeah tito moto now the whole place is green na here there it green yeah federal state sem hunu so mo yese ya na ko yese ani ochina no we need to a year untimi fan we need we need 4 regions antimi meanwhile make us say we need Greater Accra we need Ashanti we need Central East numbers what's our region we can the other regions population of this country we are about 30.3 million. Over 2 regions, Ashanti and Greater Accra, Omonko constitute a year 1/3 of it. If it's Ashanti region and Eastern region, Ashanti and Greater Accra, it is about 11 million people out of 30 million. It's no green baby and a year. You be no kore. You better moto. You munye serious. Obi. Na dum so na ba na. Green toe. Green toe. Enya map na nka hwe. Happy before one mu yam hihemo. A Greater Accra for the Bia, Central for it. From 2000, and this year winning out of 6 elections, and this year winning 3. You winning 3. Central region, and this year winning 3. You winning 3. Western region, and this year winning 3. You winning 3. Greater Accra can fall back to the MPP. Central can fall back. Western can fall back. Greater Accra and Central can fall back to Eastern region where you win election. Of Master Monsho.
More fire.
Mon frère. Dum so aba. Enrad ose ni edum sesi ai. Ko fodu anyina dum. So yesre. We yenim sa na ade. Obi obi say I coffee brew so we green tology. Green. More green na mo pe be fanto. Enka ho. Na dum so ne man krofo ne meka eni ba bia wo frɛ na wa kyerɛ sɛ enra almost half of Accra and the whole Accra enra almost wugina enra me kwɔte soro ba bia na me yɛ ade na me yɛ ibi enra the whole half of Accra ko.
What did you do?
Donimia. And you many na mayano. Labo na madru ne mabo. Was it a Accra yotum?
Accra is dark.
O fly drone. And yeah, watching number to fly drone. Why? Yesterday timetable. Man for them frana. Timetable no for mre why you said you only me Malam John we ye bia nye new ye ya we o ma no mjudi na judi me the man wendi okay ya e go be ese ye pacho e say yam friend dum so biu e say Malam John dum so no be so bet o mo frɛ okay mo ntwero social media he fa na wo light wo kania adwuma ni nyina na maye o say
omo kania ni gyina so
enyina so
hey malam yohane
obi enyina so
pro na tabu akane ho
hey the whole mass is blackout in no cancer hey na makame ho o say sodium e ho so adum o ma tworo sodium adum JDM ni nsem hunu leadership onkoa eh anu ye Farouk da bi ya nkasa nkyere penisa Nungwa I live in Nungwa my light has been off for one Nungwa for sir ya heaven was only light esikuma do bembra kwa omuni light Frempo line so line okay Frempo what say
no ya now say
o ka say free
because every Eastern region
Asesewa.
Best 3 days in the light in you.
Best 3 days in Asesewa light in you. It's market day in Asesewa. Asesewa ni esuan e buku no. Money light. Yo yadasi, yo any yadasi. Mufo bi fufuro. Why? Mufo bi fufuro. So humne na environment so light ko. Why na was so mufo bi fufuro. NDC and Kionet 4M. Not Legon, light out. Doomso is his achievement. We all know, unless, Kofoidia is still in dark. And yeah, Junior, Okasafri. Okasafri. Asamasa.
Asalam down.
Okay, Asaiman. Asalam down. More light.
Oh, Asalam down light and now we person can say. Jumani na this year to sec unit.
And this year and Kionet munya obi adwuma. Move Yumrana. Light, or no amount of intimidation from country UK. I have light. Okay, now I'm going to light at them. Or we don't have light in Agogo. Hey, I will go so. Obi. Edidum so na ba. Ye dey sere. We do maintenance. We ye nya ne yen kan sa ba no. Do maintenance.
Uduma maintain.
Hey.
Maintenance.
Boy.
You had maintenance.
You had me. Huh? Ja factor. Ja, when me last call, ja, what say? Ja factor. Ja, what mean ka? But who are him? I say hey.
Central.
I say Central. Kurobeswa. I say for you. Na a whole light or ho.
Light out.
Light out was saying so. Hey, go fi. General.
Oh, hene.
Bongo in darkness.
Ah, where you had to Wisconsin, Aboba Lego. Oh.
Bongo in darkness.
Boko na yakun to kwano. O ma dum light o. Boko. Na no anyumra o ti le ayo si, ke ma light wa ho na se no msi tu ogu.
Bongo in darkness.
Adwuma ni nyina na moye no. Me kan ya na manti yo. O ja na so. Eye, monam.
Monam sa.
Me kan mudi matam. Na mo beba. Wezo Gadaje will lead MPP from 38%. First of all, 38% is not true. But Umia official record is 41.7.
Exactly.
Now, also you say 38 propaganda na. Jandam no ano mushubono. Jandawi wo mu petu. Edi jandam no de yama ne nya adwuma. 38 enya 38 enya no kore. Wa nya. Isi dia no mo pe no, o mo pe no. Obi? No kore ne ka. E ba ko pe.
More fire.
Adwuma ni nyina so ni ayi. Level na ya du no so. Ojana so. Messiah. Ya baba so mo. Ya da mase. Ghana fo. Odo amada show. Say show yi say akwose 3 months ni. Hey! Na gina so. Enwu yi.
Jibebia.
O say ejadem for the record no. Na ya na nkrofo no say no musi twitwa. Mewie so na ya say dek ne nkrofo. O ma me kura me ntimi phantom page mo. It is page one. Bedroom and go for shadow. Hey, money pop. One number mini dikakra. A corner, net that show. A trouble colors. Don ballistic. A minalen. Hey, more mini dikakra. This is how much bedroom and one day. Never, Munya, Munya Mukoswa. Yababa Sumo. Wednesday, Yabasaba. Bye bye.